Why are you still single? I need to focus on repairing myself and instilling a consistent routine of positive habits and mental discipline. An actual relationship would take too much of my energy that is more needed elsewhere at this time. This is me, with an added layer of doubt in myself. This is me, just with an additional layer of physical problems. My partner has been my greatest source of strength. Not saying this is your solution, but anybody who truly loves you would accept you and your growth granted you are honest about your flaws and the growth you are committed to. Doctor, don't wait to be perfect for someone. No one is, and doing it as a team is a lot easier. Anyone not willing to be a teammate in your life isn't worth your time. I do agree in that a supportive partner would be very helpful in a number of ways. That said, having left an abusive marriage this past July, there is a lot of trauma to cope with, along with issues such as employment, finances, physical health, and so forth. I strive to not be consumed with the concept of self-reflection and personal improvement, but the fact of the matter is, at present, I have more pressing issues than a romantic relationship. I'm pleased with my progress thus far in recovery, but the impulsivity and singular focus I can adopt when I take an interest in something requires more work. Case in point, the amount of time I've spent commenting replies to the posts on this page in the past 3 hours. Can't find someone to match my vibe and honestly don't know where else to look. So I'm taking a sabbatical on dating until it just happens. Same. I moved to a small town from the city, and though I like it here, the dating pool isn't my vibe. They like doing small town things that I don't. I think I'm going to be alone forever. Hey, literally exact same, but I have a creek in my yard now at least. I'm working on it, Mom. Well, do it faster. You're still not married. I want grandkids. Before 18, you better not be having sex yet. You're too young to be a parent. After 18, so when am I getting grandkids? I keep to myself and really don't like to talk to people a whole lot. BB people who are single are 80 of the time like this. Yeah, I blame work though. I need a work-life balance to actually meet people, which is frustrating as hell when you work nights. Doubt and my inability to trust. I like scrolling these threads for these types of answers specifically. I guess it gives a sort of reaffirmation I need to make that what I feel isn't all that weird. Same here. Just the hope that somewhere among the 1.3 comments is a person who shares my feelings, thoughts, experiences makes my own experience feel a bit less lonely. I'm saving myself for Natalie Portman. Obs, are you a Tinga pod racer? Otherwise, I have some bad news for you. I genuinely enjoy not having to answer to someone. Same, I like being alone. I like my freedom. I realize I'm least stressed and feel more free when I'm single. I don't know if maybe I've just met the wrong people and that's not how it's supposed to be. But most people I've dated have been either pushy, controlling, or clanks, or all three. Then again, even when I see healthy relationships, it sounds like so much work. There are a lot of times where I just want to do my own thing and be alone. I've had a few crushes, but quickly dismiss ever dating them when I think about how exhausting it is. I like not having any obligations to someone, and I like when people have no obligations to me. I have been in a couple relationships where each partner, F, was very chill about no pressure. Each relationship was semi-long distance, 100 miles, for part of the time. Even when we were close or even living together for a short while in one case, there was very little pressure to have to do anything on any particular schedule or day, unless we had agreed to make plans. And still, I'm not sure I'll ever be down for that type of thing again. I just don't like demands and obligations at all. So as they said in Good Will Hunting, I think that's a super philosophy, Will. That way you can go through your entire life without ever having to really know anybody. Ouch! Ugly and bad personality. One of us. Google gabble. Same. I guess also I'm boring, but that falls under bad personality. Most of the time I just watch sports, and well, I love sports, and even if someone showed interest, I can never read signs and no one can be direct about anything. My problem is assuming I'm nice reading them. A few times I thought they were, and I was way wrong. It took me being at a bar and a woman coming up to me, grabbing my beard, saying, "Sexy man, you're coming home with me." Married 2 years, our kid turns 1 fray. Also, I'm 40 low. I was cheated on and it hurts so badly that I don't want to risk feeling that pain again, TBH. Same here, not interested anymore. Lack of incentive. The older you get, the more comfortable you are being alone. Add to this, there is a lower level of tolerance you have for other people and their baggage. Now, if you have always been alone, then decrease that level of tolerance by another 60. Also, I think that everything is performative and not actually what I want. Do I want to be around another person for romantic reasons? Is my attraction real or societally based? Would coupling add to my life in any meaningful way? What would be the point of a relationship when I already have so many other titles I have to be responsible for? Am I comfortable with romantic failure? Can I truly trust another human being enough to be vulnerable? Do I even want to be vulnerable? Do I even like the sex that I'm supposedly attracted to? Is this a logical investment? Short answer, I think too much and lack the emotional capacity to just take leaps of faith when I have seen too much. My favorite question to ask myself, do I actually want a relationship partner? Or do I just want someone to split the household duties with? I don't even want someone touching my shit. My kitchen is perfectly set up how I like it. I guess I wouldn't mind splitting the bills. That's pretty much the only positive I can think of about being in a relationship. I've never dated before, so I don't know where to start. Step 1. Buy the biggest condom you can find. Step 2. Walk up to a person you fancy or group of people. Step 3. Pretend to drop your Magnum condom for your Magnum hoo-ha. It worked for Dr. Mantis Toboggan. The dating market post 35 is abysmal unless you're willing to raise someone else's kids. Finding a functional adult without kids and a huge amount of baggage is like finding a unicorn. Not to mention how gross people 35s are. Source: I'm one. Wait till you get in your 50s. I'm never leaving my guy. The effort that I would have to put into not looking like the sea hag would be far too much for me, so it's him or no one. Gross? That's the age when sex starts to get good. People actually know what they are doing. People know what they want. The communication is better. There's more acceptance to experiment. Literally, the best sin of my life has been after I turned 35 with women over 35. Looks-wise, I think people get better looking as I get older since the importance of physical attraction has gone down and importance of who the person is has gone up. A beautiful person physically could instantly become ugly to me with their personality. She took off my pants, but then I turned on the TV, and that's about the time she walked away from me. Don't worry about it. Nobody likes you when you're 23. I am afraid of rejection, so I don't try. Even if I managed to find someone, I don't think I would be good enough for them. Like, how do you even know if they are single, have a compatible sexual orientation, and then would consider you a partner? It all seems so terrifying. I'll just go back to my internet. More stories on the channel. RedStore.